Quick question, what do you get when you combine record-breaking viewership, skyrocketing, merchandise sales, and a 300% increase in TV ratings? Answer, you get snubbed. Again. According to WSlam, Caitlin Clark's NCAA and WNBA seasons, the most impactful seasons ever, for both leagues, were worth one mention in their top 10 moments of 2024. That's right, so WSlam just dropped their top 10 moments of 2024, and let's just say Twitter is on fire. If you're not familiar, WSlam is the women's basketball arm of Slam magazine. A big deal in the hoops world. Their year-end lists are usually a celebration of the sport's best moments. But this year, it's more like a celebration of how to miss the forest for the trees. Let's break it down. Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation, who's been lighting up scoreboards and breaking records left and right, barely made the cut. Yeah, you heard that right. The player who's been plastered across every sports headline, selling out arenas, and bringing in millions of new fans? She got a measly mention. But wait, it gets better. You want to know what'd make the list? Notre Dame's backcourt. Really? Don't get me wrong. They're talented, but are we seriously comparing that to Clark's earth-shattering impact? It's like putting a local high school game on the same level as the NBA Finals. And here's the kicker. When Clark's name does finally appear, it's at number 5, lumped together with Angel Reese. Now, Reese is a fantastic player in her own right, but come on, Clark's not sharing the spotlight. This year, she is the spotlight. So, what could possibly justify this snub? Did WSlam forget to watch any WNBA games this year? Did they miss the part where Clark was driving 26% of the league's revenue? Or when she was responsible for 1 out of every 6 tickets sold? Here's why. Everyone's so mad about this list. It's not just wrong, it's disrespectful. It's a slap in the face to what Clark has achieved and what she means to the sport right now. We're talking about a rookie who made the All-Star first team, set an assists record, and oh yeah, was named Times Athlete of the Year. But apparently, that's only worth a fraction of a spot on Slam's list. This isn't just about hurt feelings or fan outrage. It's about recognizing game-changing talent and the impact it has on the sport. When you've got a player who's single-handedly expanding the WNBA's fan base and bringing in record-breaking viewership, that's not just a moment, that's a movement. And let's be real, this snub isn't happening in a vacuum. It's part of a bigger trend we've been seeing all season. From veterans like Cheryl Swoops making backhanded comments to rival players trying to downplay Clark's success, it seems like there's a concerted effort to minimize what she's doing. But here's the thing, numbers don't lie. Clark's impact is measurable, undeniable, and unprecedented. She's not just playing basketball, she's revolutionizing how people watch and engage with women's basketball. So why is WSlam, a publication that's supposed to be celebrating and promoting women's basketball, seemingly going out of its way to downplay the sport's biggest star? It's a head-scratcher to say the least. Stick around because we're about to break down exactly why this list is so wrong it hurts. We're talking record-breaking stats, economic impact, and the kind of star power that comes along once in a generation. It's time to set the record straight and give credit where it's due. Because if Caitlin Clark only deserves one spot on a top 10 list, then I guess the rest of us are playing a different sport altogether. Let's rewind to draft day, folks. The hype around Caitlin Clark was off the charts, but did anyone really see this coming? Sure. We all knew she was good. But this good? Come on. Expectations were high, no doubt. We're talking first overall pick, potential rookie of the year, maybe even an all-star nod if everything went perfectly. But Clark didn't just meet those expectations. She shattered them like a backboard on a monster dunk. Let's break it down. Clark didn't just have a good rookie season, she had a season for the ages. We're talking about a player who set the WNBA single-season rookie record for assists. That's right. In her first year, she's already the best playmaker the league has ever seen from a rookie. But wait, there's more. Remember the All-Star game? Clark didn't just show up, she showed out. She dished out 10 assists, the most ever by a rookie in the history of the WNBA All-Star game. That's not just good, that's making the veterans look like they're standing still good. But Clark wasn't content with just breaking records in exhibition games. No, she had to go and set a single game record with 19 assists. 19, that's not just feeding your teammates, that's serving up a whole basketball buffet. And just when you thought she couldn't possibly do more, Clark goes and becomes the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double. First. ever. In the entire history of the league. Let that sink in for a second. The league took notice, too. Clark was named WNBA Rookie of the Month for July, which at this point feels like saying water is wet. Of course, she was Rookie of the Month. She was probably Rookie of the every month, but Clark's impact goes way beyond the box score. We're talking sellout crowds wherever she goes. Merchandise flying off the shelves faster than Clark dishes out assists. The Indiana Fever went from who to must-see TV overnight. So how much did Clark move the needle? Try this on for size. Her arrival coincided with a historic new media rights deal for the WNBA worth a cool $2.2 billion over 11 years. Coincidence? I think not. Clark didn't just change the WNBA in 2024, she revolutionized it. She turned every game into an event, every assist into a highlight, and every doubter into a believer. She didn't just bring new fans to the sport, she created a whole new generation of basketball lovers. In one season, Caitlin Clark transformed the WNBA from a niche league into a mainstream powerhouse. She proved that women's basketball can be just as exciting, just as skillful, and just as worthy of attention as any other sport out there. But here's the kicker, this is just the beginning. Clark's rookie season wasn't the end of something, it was the start of a whole new era in women's basketball. An era where records are meant to be broken, where expectations are meant to be exceeded, and where the impossible becomes just another Tuesday night for Caitlin Clark. And if you think these numbers are crazy, just wait, because the stats we've talked about, they're just the tip of the iceberg. The real impact of the Caitlin Clark effect, it's about to get even wilder. Alright, let's talk money. You know Caitlin Clark's got game, but did you know she's basically the WNBA's personal ATM? We're not just talking chump change here, folks. Clark's economic impact is so massive, it's making accountants do double takes. Let's break it down. When Clark steps on the court, she's not just playing basketball, she's printing cold hard cash for the league. We're talking about a rookie who's responsible for 1 out of every 6 tickets sold at WNBA arenas. That's right, every time you see 6 fans in the stands, one of them is there because of Clark. Talk about star power. But wait, it gets better. Remember when watching WNBA games was like stumbling onto a secret club? Not anymore. Clark's arrival turned the league into must-see TV. We're talking a 170% increase in ratings. That's not a typo, folks. ESPN reported that viewership skyrocketed from 454,000 to over 1.2 million average viewers in 2024. Thanks for watching, and subscribe my channel.